a part of CII, Mr. Hemanth, CII CSR panel. How is the industry looking at the CSR at this point of time, Mr. Hemanth?
So, good, other good query on that part of it. I mean, when we look at it from a corporate perspective, in collaboration and as a collective, I mean, collective corporates, when we look at this CSR perspective, they are at a cusp of change. So earlier it was within my region, within my neighborhood kind of a perspective which was there. Now it has gone to the next level of looking at from a thematic perspective, how do we collaborate it and how do we complement each other's efforts? If I am doing one component in an education theme, then what is the next component that can be done by me so that it complements and we don't repeat the same thing efforts in somewhere else. So that's the kind of a thing which has come in within the corporates also. And that's what as CII, CSR also we are looking at it. Collectively, how do we bring in more impact, even if it is small? It's not that we need to be big enough and make a sound about all that part of it and spread too thin. Not necessary. Let's focus something and bring in more quality in that part of it. That's how the collaboration is also looked at.
Excellent. So just going one step ahead. So is this how SMEs also looking up on CSR right now? Because, you know, when you look at SMEs, they being a major part of the Indian economy right now. And when there is a cap of, 5 crores turnover for CSR initiatives. So is that how all these SMEs also, grouping together, having a collaborative, action together to be a part of this CSR, Mr. Hemanth?
Unfortunately, that's one area where there is no collectiveness as of now also. There's if you ask me, is there any area as corporates that needs to be looked at? Probably this is one area where SME sector which needs to be looked at. If we speak from a monetary perspective, anywhere the annual budget of less than 50 lakhs for the CSR, that's where it's spread too thin and there is no focus on that part of it. And that happens only from a mere charity or a donation perspective, which is going on, which doesn't have a scheduled interventional component of it, or wherein it's a structured interventional part of it. But it has a huge potential. That less than 50 lakh itself, if we collectively put it, probably it can become a bigger chunk compared to many of the mid-sized corporate itself. But still, it's somewhere we have collectively failed also. If we need to look at from a corporate perspective, probably we have also failed in bringing them into the mainstream and supporting them to channelize their CSR interventional part of it. So that is one area probably as CII or this corporate collectives, associations where we need to focus on.
Right. Okay. So is there a blueprint plan for this? Is there been some kind of a consideration or a plan which is in place from CII, Mr. Hemanth, on this, or is it
what we have discussed and initiated is that we need to do it at the district level part of it because it's not possible at a state level. So we are looking at initiating the discussions at the district levels and starting to look at in that particular district itself what activity can be focused on. So that's the dialogues that we have started already.
Excellent. Excellent. Awesome.